just in this neighborhood alone, there's at least 3-4 football fields worth of vacant lots, just from block to block. And it's like, these are houses and they become abandoned. People, they use them for things that they're not used for, so they tear them down. And now there's an empty lot there.
The idea behind Green Visions is engaging with the youth and trying to get them engaged, trying to get them to a point where they can start working steady, they can start earning a paycheck, they can start working towards a goal of going back to school, of finding that next job, doing both, and becoming a contributing member of society, and really realizing it's not that hard once you start working. The best way to find work is to be working.
The biggest impact I've seen was a lot of people that we hire actually has never had a job before. And they really adapted really well to, we was really strict, like you have to be here on time, you have to make up that time, you're not there only to teach them. It was their very first job, so we didn't want to be too, lenient. We had to let them know what it's going to be like in the real world. And I think that definitely benefited the participants with moving forward to that next job. They went in more confident. They went in with the proper dress attire. They went in with resumes with actually some experience on it, and it really impacted them, their confidence and everything. So
you could see you could see the program had legs, right? And we had a vacant lot and we didn't know the flowers were going to grow. It turns out flowers did grow. And then we sold the flowers at the public market, and you saw there was a market there for the flowers that we could sell. Then the next year we layered in trainings, job trainings, like the OSHA certification, the EPA-led safe certification, certifying the kids as certified renovators. You start to make connections with the community college. You start to make connections with local businesses. In year 3, we start acquiring land, and we start owning the property that we're planting on and having a visible investment in the neighborhood. Then you get to year 4, which we just finished last year, and then all of a sudden you've graduated 50 kids from your program.
So, there's the gardening portion of it, and there's the bouqueting portion of it, there's the marketing portion of it, there's the mass production part of it. So there's so many things that you could put on your resume at the end of this program that you almost have experience for almost any job that you can possibly apply for, which is great. That makes it a lot easier with finding the next step for our participants.
Well, it started off as a lot of trainings, I guess, to build our resumes, and then as we got to the lot, we began to make flower beds and plant the flowers and the seeds in the ground. And it was a lot of teamwork, and I think we grew together.
I'd say probably like 75% of the program ain't have a job before this. So this is like their first job. They helped us build our resumes. And actually, I think 100% of us all got jobs after this program. Everybody that graduated has a job.
You realize that the potential is through the roof, and it's really inspiring, because the idea is that if it takes 15 kids to produce enough flowers for 2 stores, and we want to be in every store, then how many kids could you possibly employ? And how many lives can you jumpstart? How many resumes can you get off the ground? And so the program has grown leaps and bounds, and we're very proud of that.
It was amazing, like going in Wegmans and seeing people just picking up our flowers as we were putting them out. It felt great to see our hard work paying off.
So yeah, it's very important to us that people are moving on to the next step and doing, one step better than they were coming into the program. So we try to keep in contact with everybody. Any jobs or anything we hear about, we send out the information through an email. We try to help them any kind of way we can. When it comes to sprucing up their resume because they have a job interview, they call us. Come in, we'll help you with that.
When we're out working in the garden, it's like pulling weeds. It's weeding, watering, fertilizing, sweating, but it's conversations all day, and it's people finding their voice and finding comfort in working with their peers and understanding how easy it is to really come to work every day.